Okay, so you guys really haven't been happy with me recently, not including the little food intro that we like to do here on Breakfast with TNC. I've been slack recently, I will admit it, but due to popular demand, the intro is back. Let's cook some breakfast.
G's, that's where you'll find me. Hey, some of them are straight grease, some business minded. I ain't really judging though, cause my bros some riders. Hey. I love them all the same though. Held me on my feet when I was way low. Ain't gonna speak about it, they know. Thank God I got G's who will protect me from all the enemies who hide in plain clothes. I don't want corn to fly on the main road. I don't want beef with no potatoes. Man can't tell me nothing about taking those, but this year will soon replace those. I can never make fuss. It's only God that can elevate us. If one day all the man them bust, don't get it confused, the reason ain't us. We put the work in, late night lurking. Still pray car nothing ain't certain. Man call me A-Town cause I never lay down. I can't sleep if the birds ain't chirping up all hours of the night. I was trying to play it cool, now I'm on a hype. Lot of man pretty fall down from the past, cause I bring them old school powers on the mic. Grew up in a place where cows wanna fight. I was on the sidelines, I was trying to write. Difficult to live right when you're in the dark, but I see through that now I'm in the light. It's calm, let them ring the alarm, it's calm. Let them bring you the arms, it's calm. I don't understand how you are, this calm. Tell a man chill, let me spark this song. Trust.
Right, so we've got the bacon and the fried egg in. I'm never really too sure how to cook fried eggs because do you flip it and like kind of get the yolk kind of cooked from, but I don't know. Prefer, oh, there's the toast. Prefer scrambled egg, but fried egg in a little bacon sandwich. Lovely.
Few weeks back said this Donny could be facing charge. Still got heart. Nights I was paid with a curry and a Mars. Show some respect, I've been studying my craft. I ain't being funny when I tell them pay the money in advance. Nah, me and my buddies going hard. See me on the road looking like a mad dummy, but I'm calm.
Yeah.
Man can't tell me back.
Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another Breakfast with TNC, proudly sponsored by the Acle Bridge Inn. Hope you guys are doing very well. Today are the breakfast I just can't wait to tuck in. We've got some brown toast, 2 rashers of bacon, and I must say, a perfectly fried egg. I'm going to tuck in. We've got some news about to get underway with. I'll see you in a little while. Oh, it's so runny. It's so runny, the yolk. Oh, wow. This is the one. Oh, there's yolk everywhere. It is a yolky disaster. Well. I am putting it out there. My bacon and egg sandwich this morning, the best I've ever had on a breakfast with TNC. The best breakfast ever. There's been some good ones. There's been some very poor ones, but the egg was just wonderful. It was fresh. You could see the yolk just pouring out, and then at the end, I was just mopping it up. Oh, lovely stuff. Anyway, let's get into the news. The first one being an interesting one, actually. Jem Karakan, who used to play for Reading a couple of seasons back, was playing for the under-23s last night. We've obviously taken him on a trial, basically. He'd been at Reading for a long while and made 175 appearances for the club, including 21 in the Premier League, and scored 12 goals. But then he went over to Galatasaray in 2015 when it didn't really work. He was loaned out to Bursaspor. He only played like 12 times in Turkey, and now he's looking for a club back in England. He's a free agent, and it seems that Norwich want him. He played last night for the under-23s against Portsmouth. We lost 4-0. Admittedly, it didn't have the Murphys, Maddison, Morris, any of them kind of players, but it looks like an interesting one. Karakana, a midfielder. We do need midfielders, and could he be the man that sort of fills the hole? He's 27 years old, has a wealth of experience in English football. Could he be the man that fills that gap? Probably not the quality that some would like, but on a free, I don't know, it could be an interesting one to keep following up. So we'll see if Karakan, if we do sort of sign him, I'm sure we'll have a few more training sessions and maybe another game with the youth set up before we make the final decision. And of course, I don't think free agents have to be signed in the transfer window. There's a little gap afterwards where we can pick them up. So that's a really interesting one. Definitely keep your eye on Karakan and see if we do get hold of him. The next one I'm going to keep on the transfer news. I'm not too sure really about this one. Apparently Wolves are in for Josh Murphy. It was tweeted by the Sky Sports Midlands correspondent Rob Dorset. He said Wolves inquire about Josh Murphy, although it's thought that Norwich City are keen to keep him. So in the transfer window, clubs can, go for any player. PSG could go in for Stephen Whittaker if they wanted to, and he'd probably go. But if we went in for, I don't know, Ibrahimovic, I doubt we'd get him, but we could inquire if we wanted to. Wolves have basically said, yeah, we like the look of that Murphy. And we've gone, no, he's ours, pretty much. So that's a bit of a non-story. And that's the thing that really frustrates me in the transfer window. There's so many, real crap, rumours put out there. It was interesting, actually. I was speaking to a few people last night about the whole Ross McCormack thing. Did we actually put a £12 million bid in for him? Don't think we did. So that whole story was kind of, yeah, we were interested in him. But were we interested enough in him to put that bid in? No, we probably weren't. And it looks like that was the right decision after he's, been said that he's not fit enough, he's not training hard enough, he's not even going to training because of electronic gates. So the transfer window is very, very, well, it's full of nonsense pretty much. So just try and keep out of it a little bit, and I'll try and, see which ones are right. And going well. And next bit is I've got to go to Michael Bailey's article up on the EDP. It's very interesting, actually. He's used my image. He did ask, of course, and he's credited the image of the two Norwich fans holding the Moxie banner that was given to them by our Wolves fans. And I think I really do want to go to point 4. He basically put up 6 facts or 6 things that we learned from the game at the weekend. And the number 4, all hail the protective boot. Of course, Jonny Howson, man of the match, got injured at Rotherham, and we were like, oh, it could be a month, could be 6 weeks out if he's just hurt his ankle that he's been just had operated. He's back the next week, and I was like, yes, get in. And we're such a different team with Jonny Howson in the squad. He's such a good player. The first goal was pretty much all him, hitting the crossbar and then rebounding back out to Stephen Naismith. There's not many midfielders who would be willing to take that shot. Of course, he scored the 3rd goal. He was instrumental in just picking the ball up. And Michael said here, would we have won the game at Rotherham if he was still fit and played the full 90 minutes? I think we would have been a lot, better off if he would have been playing. But at the same time, if we would have kept him on, would he have been more injured and then maybe prolonged the damage? And it's really interesting, actually. Today marks 5 years since we signed Jonny Howson. I think Howson might be one of our most underrated players. He scored loads of goals. His loyalty to this football club has been incredible. I'm sure any Premier League club, or not any Premier League club, but a lot of Premier League clubs would take him in the middle of the park. And he's, stayed loyal to Norwich City and led us forward in real tough times. So for that, I think we can only thank him. And in what's been a very dark time for Norwich City, it's fantastic that we still have players like Jonny Howson playing for us, because he is a seriously good player. Anyway, that's pretty much all of the news today. We've got Karakani might be signing. We've got Wolves, a bit of a no story with Josh Murphy going that way. I can't really see that happening. We've got the EDP article. Go and read that. All about things we learned from Saturday's game. It goes in depth about Moxie, that we're not certainly out of this bad run yet. Carla Kay may going on a Twitter mad one about his red card and all of that good stuff. I also done a live Breakfast with TNC over on my Facebook page a couple of days ago, so go over to my Facebook and drop that a like if you want to see that. And also, I've got a few of these t-shirts left, a few Irish Messi t-shirts left, and also a few Irish Messi posters. Links in the description to where you can go and buy them. Thanks very much for watching. My stomach is very happy right now. I'll see you very soon. Have a fantastic day. Peace out. Once upon a time, a fairy tale life.